Hey guys, welcome back to the Vanity podcast. It's the third episode, I believe now, joined by some returning cuties. Garrett.
I really hope it's the third episode, otherwise
me
I'm
too.
bad at counting.
Yeah. And we're returned with Kenny.
I really hope it's the third episode, otherwise this is a bad joke.
Yeah. And Amal.
You two are both dumb, and I hate all of you.
Welcome to the club.
Stop making me laugh while I'm drinking water.
I hope you
He's
choke.
gonna choke.
Me too.
We don't want people to die here.
What? I thought that was the... Now I gotta find a whole new shtick.
Oh, damn.
Speaking of wanting to die, have you guys seen the new YouTube Rewind?
Oh.
No.
I mean, technically,
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it throughout the year, really.
yeah.
I watched clips put together by YouTube professionally.
I can't believe they actually just made a montage.
I think it's the funniest thing that they went from like trying to do the weirdest shit ever to just being like, let's just try to not piss anyone off this time, and then make the most boring video ever.
Yeah, that video was not the greatest.
And then in turn pissing everyone off.
Because there was a ton of stuff that they should have included that they didn't.
I mean, it was just top 10 lists.
Yeah, also that.
It was just a Watch Mojo ripoff.
So-
Yeah.
Watch Mojo could have done better.
Watch My Show did do better. Didn't they make their own version of
Did
that?
Did you see Seth Everman's parody?
Yeah.
Where
It was just Seth Everman reacting, quote unquote, to the rewind.
Did he just sleep?
And so he's sitting in his couch or whatever with his laptop open, and he is stoic the entire time. And then it gets to his bit that they like actually acknowledged him for, and he just looks at the camera with sunglasses on, and then it pans off that, and he just closes the laptop, falls asleep, and it just fast forwards to the whole thing until he just starts watching the very end.
Oh my god.
But it was funny because, well, actually, I don't remember if this was actually the end of YouTube Rewind. Did they actually have, like...
I didn't actually watch the rewind itself.
Right.
I just saw that it was that, and I was like, oh, okay.
Because I'm pretty sure that the end of Seth Everman's video, which was showing, like...
The two dudes building.
Yeah, I forget the name of the channel. It's like they live out in the wilderness, and they like build their own huts and everything.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
I can't think of the channel name, but it was showing that, and I don't think that was in the YouTube Rewind. I think that's just like what autoplay always leads to when you fall asleep while watching YouTube, and you just wake up. It's in like a fever dream, and you're just watching some guys like putting dirt together.
Okay, I actually used to like enjoy watching those videos.
I mean, they're kind of cool.
For a long time. Yeah.
I'd never seen that channel before.
Really?
I gotta figure out the name of it. It's basically there's a bunch.
It's How To Basic.
There's a bunch of channels that do it where they just like live out in the wilderness, and they show their how they survive, like their day-to-day lives, where they build their own like oven out of clay so they can cook stuff in it without wind and rain getting on.
Like that family who vlogs the fact that they're rich and that they're building their house.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the same thing, right?
It's basically the same thing.
Their new mansion that they're building
Yeah.
with the jet ski in it and all that.
Yeah, because they really got
They've got a lot of hardships.
Yeah.
They're a really relatable family.
One thing that I was actually really surprised about while seeing this top 10 was the fact that Minecraft actually surpassed Fortnite this year.
Oh yeah.
That's
Minecraft
incredible.
was huge, and then it kind of fell off now.
Yeah,
it was basically meme status this year, which is hilarious.
Yeah, it's kind of dead again.
You've seen the whole blank at the beginning of the decade and blank at the end of the decade thing, right? The like recent meme.
Yeah.
There was one that was the creator of Minecraft at the beginning of the decade, and it was the dude. I can't remember his name. And then the creator of Minecraft at the end of the decade, and it was a picture of Hatsune Miku.
Oh yeah.
I'm into this meme. I'm just hoping it's not the same as the I'm telling my kids this is blank meme.
Oh, right.
Because that died really quickly, and I was a fan
Thank
of it
God, no.
during the duration.
I
I
despised that.
I
hated
agree
it
with
so much.
Zach that it was funny the first few times, but afterwards
Exactly.
it's like
and
it
then
became
it
dumb.
died. People milked it too much. The first one I saw was I'm telling my kids this is Kurt Cobain, and it's just a dude with like fucked up teeth and a metal pan, and he hits himself in the head a bunch. And I was like, hey, this is a great meme.
Yeah.
And then 2 hours later, it was not.
Right.
I saw 2 of them, and I once I saw the third one, I was like, yeah, I don't like it. like I don't like this meme.
The recent Twitter meme that I like a lot is the one based off of the tweet that someone made about asking for consent
Yeah.
before you sex them.
Oh, wait, this is not what I thought you were leading into. I thought you were leading into the whole, are you in the right headspace for me to
dump
It's basically the same as that. Like there's multiple that work off
Okay.
each other. So there was another one where it was like, are you? It was like, make sure you ask consent before you sext someone, and the text was just like,
Can I sext you?
I'm having
a rough day.
I'm having sexual feelings about you, and I would like to roleplay this. Is this okay with you?
No.
And so now I just see a bunch of these like text posts of asking for consent for random things.
Are
You
you
should
in the
just
right
respond.
headspace to be my daddy dom?
She just responds, I don't know, can you?
Are you in the right headspace for me to ask permission to go to the bathroom?
I hated that. I'm so glad that I don't have to do that now. Like, ask to go to the
Ask permission
bathroom.
to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I can just get up and leave. Because now I can just not bring my backpack, right?
You can just not show up.
I know. That's great. That's
Oh, I
also
thought-
the issue.
Yeah.
It's finals week this week. And
Yes.
that's awful for me
Oh, yeah.
because I didn't do
Anything.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, and this will come out during finals week, so good luck on your finals.
Oh, yeah. Let's hope you pass.
Listen to this during your finals and then get kicked out, and then it won't matter.
Here,
Yeah,
listen to this during your finals. The answer to number 13 is Burger King foot lettuce.
That wasn't funny.
See,
I'm telling you right now.
Just tell us what the question is, and then we'll respond to next week's podcast.
No,
and then
tell
just
us,
retake the test.
tell us what the question is, and we'll hear it.
Yeah, real quick. We'll give
Ready?
you a second.
Okay, do it.
Oh,
me.
that one's easy. Wisconsin? You're in history, right?
I mean, it could
English. It's still Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Math? Probably not. Probably not Wisconsin.
Well, unless it's
Probably the absolute of Wisconsin.
unless the question is a train is going 60 miles per hour east from Washington D.C. and another train from Connecticut is trying to also get to the place.
And they both arrive at Wisconsin. Where do they go?
No. They both arrive at a place. Which place is it? There you go. It's Wisconsin.
Is that correct? Is that accurate?
Zach, that wasn't even a full question.
All trains intersect in Wisconsin. This is a well-known fact.
Yeah,
Yes.
Wisconsin is actually just the hub city
It's
of,
just
of
trains.
the world.
Wisconsin isn't a real place. There aren't people that live there.
I've never seen Wisconsin in real life. It
Yeah,
can't be real.
at least
You
they're
know,
not
when they
upside
made
down.
Thomas the Tank Engine, everyone thought it was going to be set in Wisconsin, and then it wasn't. It's set
Yeah,
in
that was
Baghdad.
a big deal when
It's
Thomas the
in
Tank-
Baghdad.
No one knows why.
At least they're not upside down.
See, okay.
It's a joke about
While you guys were
Australia.
talking
Oh.
Yeah.
this entire time,
You
I'm
were
like,
killing yourself.
yeah.
Rest in
how'd
peace,
you
Amal. This is his sending off episode.
know?
Amal, it's been great to have you. We'll see you next time.
Yep.
You know, it's
Well,
still
that was
happening.
unfortunate.
So, for whatever reason, recently, because I may have told you guys individually a while ago, but
No, I don't speak with you ever.
Yeah, I know. Thank God.
Who are you?
But my granddad originally got a new Wi-Fi service. He switched from Frontier to Spectrum, right? And
Oh, wow.
originally, our Wi-Fi sucked shit because I couldn't connect to anything. But at least I could hear people when I was in Discord. We replaced the router, and it did increase the Wi-Fi signal. You guys now sound like robots. So the
Oh,
entire
no.
time you guys were talking, I'd hear like half of the conversation that was going on. I'd laugh a little bit, and then it'd go silent, and then Garrett would appear as robot form. And
Oh no.
So yeah,
I
that.
love that.
But I
Nice
literally
and
closed
arduous.
everything.
Oh no.
Well,
So hooray! Except the good
hopefully
shit.
we can still.
Hopefully, Amal, you can still accept us for the robots that we are.
No, I can't.
Every
So I'm
once
gonna
in a
have
while,
to
we'll just,
lead a crusade against technology now.
Well,
Gonna go
guess
live out
this
in the
is
woods.
his sending off episode. See you later, Amal.
All right, yep. Going off to the forest. Next time I see you, I'm putting a 50 cal round in your chest.
You could try.
It's okay. I'll just upload to a new chassis.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You can't kill a hive mind.
I'll just pour water on you. What are you gonna do then?
Nah, I'm waterproof. This is 2019.
Not
made of
everything's
iPhone.
waterproof.
Maybe we're into it.
Yeah.
Well-
what if waters are kink?
Then you'll die living out your greatest pleasure.
You can't
Hell
kink shame
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Watch
against
me,
the law.
bitch.
I can only get off with a toaster in my bathtub.
I can only get off with a knife in my sternum.
Well, I can't help you with that one. I just said I was gonna pour water on you.
I mean, you can.
You
No.
can put the knife in my sternum.
Amal can't get away with murder. He's black.
Yeah, you'd get.
The same punishment as
Chastised.
everyone else because we're in public space. We can't make these jokes here.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can. I have the pass.
You have the authority.
He has the pass.
The
He's
pass.
the guy.
Yeah.
You are the
He's
man.
The hall monitor.
Yeah,
You're the most powerful out of all of us here.
because I have the hall pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's
We're all
epic.
just cutting class.
You don't have the right to use it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been revoked.
Yeah. Speaking of not knowing what the hell's going on, Pokemon.
Death Stranding.
Okay.
Go on, Pokemon.
Pokemon. So recently I beat the game, and now I was like, I want a full
And it took
shiny
you
team.
5 hours.
Yes, because I just grinded candy, and now all my Pokemon are jacked up on candy, and they have sugar rushes and sometimes try to stab me sporadically with knives, or thunder, or fire. Anyway, I'm trying to get a shiny, because I got 2 shiny Vulpix, and
Oh.
one of them, the first one I got, not understanding what hyper training was. So then I was like, no, I want a max IV shiny Vulpix. And
So you killed it.
no, I kept it. But I got another max shiny Vulpix, and my will to live is greatly diminished. And then I was like, cool. Now I want a shiny Ralts to evolve into Gardevoir. It's been a week, and I still have not gotten shiny Ralts. I have hatched over like 1,000 eggs. I've lost count
I hope-
after like 800, and I now want to. This is what I was saying earlier. My self-esteem levels have just plummeted to nothing.
Yeah,
I hope
shiny
you
them.
I hope you encounter a shiny Gyarados, and then that shiny rate just sort of goes back down to 0%.
You know, that's not how this works.
I decree that it is.
No, this isn't Fire Emblem Heroes. This isn't a gacha game where my rate resets every time I get a 5-star.
I hope you
Every time I get a
encounter
pity breaker.
a shiny Milotic, and you say, "Well, it'll have to do," and then you give up on your dream.
Well, if I saw a shiny Milotic, I would not say this'll do. I say this is the best day of my life. Throw the Master Ball at it and call it a day.
I hope you find a shiny Zigzagoon.
I also hope I find a shiny Zigzagoon. Those things are cool.
Fuck! I hope you find a shiny, what's it called? Arctozolt. Little thing that wants to die.
Well, it's a good thing I don't put together fossils.
I hope you find a shiny Zubat.
There are no Zubats in this game.
That's
Zach,
the point.
Yeah.
No, you.
Yeah, that's why I can't shiny.
I hope you
back.
find a shiny Beware.
That
Beware
thing
sucks.
looks disgusting in general.
If I hate
Good
any
stats,
Pokemon,
though.
it's Beware.
It's got good stats though.
I don't care.
Garrett
Pokemon's
uses
fucking
Garrett's the
stupid.
type to use Beware and then say, "Guys, it has good stats." Like he uses the garbage
Yeah.
Pokemon for good stats.
I'm literally using the garbage Pokemon because of its stats.
You're garbage.
Speaking of new stats, I'm going to segue this into a new topic.
Nice. Go for it.
So new stats. With the new year coming, how you guys gonna do your resolutions?
I'm not.
Do you have
'cause
any?
It's stupid.
Do you have any?
I'm not gonna hold myself to anything.
I usually don't do resolutions.
Yeah,
What about you,
same.
Amal? Yeah,
I just
New
keep
Year's
living by
resolutions?
myself, alone in a dark corner.
Well, that is your New Year's resolution. You won't be living alone anymore.
Oh, fuck. Hey, guys, I'm backing out of the house. I'll see you later.
I don't really have a New Year's resolution because I agree with Kenny. Anytime I try to hold myself to something,
not going
I
to.
always disappoint
I'm
myself.
not going to.
So,
Well, I try to do new stuff all the time. I feel like just starting the new year and being like, all right, this year I'm going to get this done is like, why not just do that?
do you ever get it done though?
Sometimes.
Like what? Do you
Like,
have an example?
Masturbating.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cut it down to 2 times a day.
This time I'm going to masturbate to this hentai. I'm looking forward to this one coming out.
yeah. Well, this year I haven't accomplished a whole lot.
Yeah.
So this New Year's resolution is to accomplish nothing, right?
This New Year's resolution is to not finish your D&D campaign.
Yeah.
We'll keep
I'm just
dragging
gonna
it out
keep
as long as we
postponing it.
physically
Keep
can.
dragging it out. No, I'm actually really excited about it.
Yeah, we're gonna kill who?
Good.
The traitor.
I am worried though because I want it to be like a satisfying ending.
No.
But
No.
We're going to
also-
keep you from that.
Karthus
but
has
also I feel
already
like
ruined
it's
that.
Just gonna get fucked.
Karthus is James's character. And you, Zach, knowing James, could probably imagine
How many
Karthus...
children has he killed?
3! That's not an
Literally.
exaggeration.
Literally.
So can I get the context as to why he killed the children?
Okay, wait, no. I got this, because I was literally here for it.
Okay.
Okay, so this was like a day when everyone was out, I think, or maybe no, that was a one-off. That was non-canon.
So technically, this was over the course of 2 different sessions.
Yeah,
Because it started with one session where we didn't have our full party, so it became a non-canon sort of just one-off.
Okay.
And then James tried to copy what he did in the one-off, and it didn't work.
okay.
So go on.
Okay, so like what happened was that originally we came into this town. I already forget the name of it. And these 3
Yeah, it
kids,
doesn't matter.
these 3 kids, they walk up to us and they recognize, because in Garrett's campaign we have these rings that identify us as
Yeah, it's
part
like
of the
registered adventurers.
Yeah, because if you're not one, you're illegal. But these kids recognized it and they were like, "Ooh, we want your autographs," and so
So we did.
we did it, not suspecting these kids, and they ran off. And
Turned
then
out they stole money from us.
yeah, I think
Sleight-of-handed it.
I think I was the only person they hadn't stole money from, so my character didn't notice what was going on with the rest of the group, but everyone else went off to shops, and Garrett was like, "Yeah, you notice your pockets feel a little lighter," specifically to James, and James' character Karthus,
Who is greedy.
yeah, and not only is he a greedy, he's a rogue and an assassin, which he uses to justify killing anyone. So he's like, "Oh, okay, let me."
It was the fucking kids.
Yeah, he's like, "It's the fucking kids." So he goes around hunting them, hopping from like rooftop to rooftop, and eventually he finds them in this warehouse, right? And these kids are just playing, and he opens the door, and he goes, "Excuse me," right? And the kids are like, "What?" And they go, "Oh," they recognize him. So James asks for his money back. And the kids go, no, what are you going to do? Stab me? So James's character, Karthus, he takes out a caltrop from his pocket and jams it in this kid's eye or something.
Hold on though. Here's a very integral piece. Like you said, we all went shopping. And so Karthus, when he went shopping, bought some caltrops and then realized that he was missing some money.
Yeah.
So he did not previously have caltrops. So when he goes to them, he threatens them by just digging some caltrops in one of their cheeks. And they're like, they eventually secede. They're like, "Oh my god, okay, stop, we get it. We'll give you back the money." And he ends up threatening them into like running a slave service for him, so that all the money they steal from other people, because he knows that they're going to steal more. All the money that they steal from other people, a percentage of it goes to him. So that was that, right?
Yeah. So then it gets even worse because eventually the kids are like, "Oh, we'll just go to the guard or whatever." And this was the new session. Is what it was.
Because what happened during that time that Karthus was doing that was the rest of us we were fighting a fucking mind flayer, and we died.
All of us.
We all
the
died.
entire party that was there.
Everyone couldn't roll. He put us through our saves to fight this thing, and none of us fucking, like, we crit failed, like, all of us. So we all fucking died. So when next time around, he was like, all right, I decree that's not canon.
Yeah.
So
Karthus
tried to go through the motions again,
but
forgetting to buy the caltrops.
This time it failed, though. So the kids were like, oh, we're just going to go to the guard. And Karthus fucking knocks them all out. But the thing is that he's using his bare fists, right? But in D&D, the rules...
He used a dagger, is what it was.
Because
he didn't have the caltrops.
Oh,
so
okay.
He was like, fuck it, I'll use a dagger.
Yeah, but the thing is that with this, in D&D, the rules state if you do over half of the maximum HP that a player... Like, so if you have half, and then it's like...
If you have 4 HP, if you have 4 HP and you are dealt up
8
to
damage.
-2 HP,
well, I'm pretty sure
automatic
it's
death.
yeah. So essentially, what ends up happening is Karthus. You know, he's non-lethally taking these kids out, and for the most part, it works. Except he crits. So he doubles his damage.
He's an assassin.
Yeah.
So he gets sneak attack.
So he does like over 20 damage to this poor kid and fucking kills him. So Karthus just goes, oh god, oh fuck, right? So he puts them all in a barrel, including the 2 unconscious kids.
Yeah.
And
he
like
dumps
dumps
the other 2
oil,
unconscious, ties them up, puts them in a barrel,
pours
puts
oil in
the
there,
barrel,
and then lights it on fire and seals the lid. And the kids wake up that are still alive, and they start banging on the barrel.
Fun fact about burning alive: if you catch on fire while you're unconscious, your body wakes you up because it's like, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
And they're stuck in this barrel.
They're stuck in this flaming barrel,
awake,
unconscious through all of it.
And
he just dumps it in the sewer.
So the rest of the party tried real hard to get Karthus killed, but because
in character we don't know it.
Yeah, in character we don't know, but out of character, our party tried real hard because they were like, "Oh, wouldn't we see like blood or ashes or something on him?" And Elia, unfortunately, is Karthus's friend.
Elia is a Maul's character.
Yeah, Elia is my character. So, but she is Karthus's friend since childhood. So she's defending Karthus from them, going like, well, he's an assassin. He probably had a good reason for killing whoever it was. Let's just leave it be. We'll consider it he like did family business or something. So the rest of the party begrudgingly agreed. And we moved on from that session.
Fast forward to our very last session, the previous one that we just did.
Yeah, so we're all trying to now infiltrate the Adventurers Association building because of plot reasons.
Yeah, we're traitors now.
Yeah. So we're trying to infiltrate the building and talk to Hoot or someone high up on the chain.
Hoot is the leader of the association. Amal, you got it.
No, you can do it for me. You've already been doing it. But there was this receptionist lady who was saying all of the higher-ups are in a very important meeting. And
completely innocent woman.
Yeah. She literally did nothing wrong. I don't even know if she was actually an adventurer or if she was just legitimately a receptionist.
Just a receptionist.
Yeah. So, we're like, okay, we'll figure out a way to get up there without bothering her. So,
and for the most part, we do.
Yeah,
all of us finds our way in. Except Karthus.
So here's the thing: my character casts a spell on herself to make herself jump triple times her height.
It's called jump.
Yeah. and then I teleport through a window, and then Asmir is Kenny's character.
That's me. I'm an Asmar, and I named myself Asmir.
He comes up and he starts melting the window that I went through, and then Ragnar, which is Connor, he uses the shadow warp spell or something of that nature to warp into the same room that we are going into. Karthus has these jump boots that he could have just followed us through, right? Like, the only reason I teleport...
He decides we're taking too long.
Yeah. So he goes back into the building. There's a running joke in our group where there's a running joke in our group, and it's not even a joke; it's actual canon at this point. Yeah. Karthus's family runs a ball bearing factory
because they're rogues for their assassination business.
So he always has like bags upon bags upon bags of ball bearings on him at a time. So he drops all of his ball bearings on the ground. He goes, "Ah, man, could you help me pick this stuff up?" And he asks this to the receptionist, who unfortunately fails to see through this ploy, and goes,
This
"Okay,
terrible
yeah,
plan."
I'll pick this stuff up with you." And she starts picking it up with him, but then he tries to sneak off. She rolls perception, but
And
fails to
notices
notice.
that he sneaks off.
Well, she doesn't see that he sneaks
Well, yeah,
off.
she doesn't see
but
him
she-
sneaking off,
she
but she
notices-
notices he's fucking gone.
Yeah, so she goes behind the corner to try and like warn the higher ups, and James' character Carthus has this bright epiphany to, instead of knocking her out, kill her.
He says, "I'd like to shoot her non-lethally."
It was so funny though, because like he was already like halfway up the stairs, and then I was like, okay, and the woman noticed you were gone and goes back behind the desk, and he just goes, "All right, I'm gonna kill her."
Oh, I hate this.
He dealt like 63 points of damage
I love how
in one hit.
I love how the second you asked, like, do you know what James did? I knew it was just something to do with either killing innocent people or killing children.
And the thing is, as soon as he said, "Well, they're taking too long. I'm going to go back inside the building," I shouted at him, "If you kill this woman,
We all
I
groaned.
won't forgive you."
We all groaned in like in unison pain. We all groaned. We were so upset.
And that was how the session ended, was with him
With James murdering an
killing
innocent
the
woman.
So
Just
now,
points of damage.
because here's the thing: the Adventurers Association in Garrett's campaign exists because in a previous campaign session of ours, James's character again decided to commit genocide against the elves. So
James in real life hates elves.
Yeah. So he got all 4 of these super ultra powerful magical tomes to summon Tiamat and basically use the spell Wish to genocide all of the elves that were older than 100, which basically only leaves children around. And with that, the Adventurers Association was formed by another member of the party, Hoot, to prevent, evil atrocities by adventurers from happening again. So, going into the next session, Hoot is more than likely going to know that Carthus, a former member and now traitor of the organization, along with his party, who he constantly touts as all of us being the Carthus Crusaders, killed this innocent woman. So we're all getting this bad end of the stick for this.
James claims to be the leader of our team constantly.
I hate that. God damn it.
I love
So
James
funny.
and I love playing with him, and this has made for great stories and I love it. But also in the universe, in the setting, and just from the trouble that it causes, us, I hate it.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I always know any story with James in it is just gonna have trouble, and like he's a good guy in real life.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
second he goes into any type of roleplay, he's a murderous bastard. Like,
so-
And no, not just any kind of roleplay. Any time that you are playing something with him, he is chaotic.
Yeah.
evil.
Yes.
Always.
We play Smash with him, and he will just go Bowser so that he can suicide with you.
Or he'll play villager and fly across the map to avoid conflict while everyone else is
Or he'll-
beating the shit out of each other.
Or he'll play Ridley and suicide with you.
Yeah.
So I have a question. I saw a video earlier today, and it was if you could have any superpower, but the second that someone found out that you had that power, you instantly died. What would your power be?
The
Well,
ability to
time
look at
control.
people and kill them. You can't get me if I get you first.
Well, it's not that that they kill you. It's that
just that you die.
when they find out, you just die.
Yeah, here's the thing though. Like, I just look at someone
They can't
and then they
find out if
die.
you killed
How
them.
is anyone gonna know it's me? All I have to do is glance at people. So like, and eventually
They'll
I'll
look at the
annihilate
person
the
who's
entire
glancing. They'll
population.
find out.
What do
watch
you?
Death Note?
I imagine
Okay.
imagine someone would eventually link together. Oh, all these murders. Well, Amal was here for them.
Exactly. It's just
Here's
like
the thing,
I don't
though.
know how he does
like,
it.
but like
But he
here,
does.
yeah. See, but they wouldn't know it's a superpower.
Right.
So,
No, that's what I'm saying.
And then,
You'd still be good, and then they would confront you.
And then I'd
either
kill them.
They too would die, or you would be found out.
And then you would die.
You're just in this constant string of killing people.
Oh wait, what if I look at myself in the mirror? Would I die then? Oh shit.
Well, I'm assuming that you would
You'd have
be
to
able
figure it out.
You'd have control over the ability.
I mean, yeah, but
not
you could
just
still try to figure
you
it out.
glance yourself and like you're just walking down on a rainy day. You look in a puddle.
someone
Reflection and you just
someone
drop
on
dead.
someone on your Minecraft server says, "Haha, kill yourself," and you go, "All right." Where's
Got
the
him.
mirror?
All right, I have the correct answer. to
Okay.
this.
Is it time control? Because it's time control.
It's the ability to make anything you eat delicious.
That
I'll
is the
fucking
most
kill you.
useless power.
Nobody will know because they will just think that you're a weirdo.
No.
Eating this
Until
gross-
you're-
I'm gonna
Okay,
shovel shit
literally,
into your mouth. And see how that goes.
You're like,
You can-
You'll be eating shit and you'll be like, yummy. Oh yes.
This is the second podcast that we've talked about eating shit.
I just want to eat shit, Zach. Let me eat shit.
Stop king shaming me.
Yeah.
Control time.
Yeah, no, control
Yeah.
time is a cool power. Because then if you think someone's about to
And
find you
also they
out,
won't
you can
know!
But
revert.
then you can't eat shit.
Garrett, stop.
I'm gonna break your ankles.
But you could also be a great cook because anything you touch.
No, that doesn't
No,
make you a great cook.
no, yeah, it's just
That just
It means
everything.
everything you eat is good.
No, anything you touch tastes good to anyone.
That's not what you said.
originally.
Well, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay, Garrett.
You just like
So
feed
here's what you
people.
do.
Try
I
telling
didn't
that to
mean
a
to say
genie.
women didn't have rights. I meant that they're great.
You become an amazing cook who's shit at cooking, but you just use a superpower to make it taste great, and then nobody knows.
You just like literally anything you touch.
Yeah.
So you just like you cut off your finger, and you're like,
Eat this.
"Hey, I got you a carrot."
Yeah, eat it. And then they'd be
Turns
like,
like-
this tastes
this
It
great.
is
turns into white
delicious.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Now, is it that it turns into something edible, or it just tastes great?
No, it just tastes good.
Well, that's a little more concerning.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably eat people.
There are people that already do eat people.
Yeah, but it probably doesn't taste very good.
Well, they would argue.
My decision has been influenced by other people's things, but
So you'd be an influencer.
I would be an influencer, a social
That's your
media
ability.
influencer.
Favorite superhero, PewDiePie.
No, it's the ability. I'm immortal, but with the ability that I can respawn. So once someone finds out that I'm immortal and I die, then I can just
Oh
respawn.
my god. You hacked the Matrix.
Beat that time control, man.
I'll rewind
Okay.
time before you were born.
Bingo.
And then what? And then what happens?
And then-
Time's gonna keep ticking forward.
No, I
Time
find
when you were born,
I
not
freeze
kill you.
time. I
And then
freeze
it's gonna
time.
respawn.
No. Here's the thing.
you don't have that
here's
ability
here's the
yet.
thing. Here's the thing. He
Yeah, you do.
freezes time, right?
What?
He
You just, like,
rewinds
born
it.
with it?
Yeah.
He
Maybe it's Maybelline.
he rewinds
Okay,
time, freezes it, kills the two people who are trying to conceptualize you.
Ah.
Boom, you're never born. Therefore, your power can never exist.
Then I'll just respawn inside of Kenny.
I don't know if that's how that works, Chief.
I just become Kenny's kid.
Kenny's like,
Your
who the fuck are
superpower is
you?
Reincarnation.
Yeah, there you go. I'm Ozpin.
Shut the fuck
See,
up.
I'm just trying to think of stuff that would be subtle enough that no one would notice. Not that if someone noticed.
So
it
you're just
killed
worried
you.
about dying.
I can change my eye color.
Yes.
Why not just have a good power and just live with it?
Are you saying that making everything taste good is not a good
No,
power?
it is, but
Listen, it's an
It's
okay
limited.
power, but it doesn't
Right.
give you any benefit outside of consumption. You can't use that power when you're in need, right? If
I
you're
mean,
Breathe underwater.
you can become a great chef,
Yeah.
but you'd have to get noticed to
Yeah.
make the big
How
monies.
about I can just cancel my nose? That way, in case it's really stinky, then I can take my nose off. And now I'm not being bothered by this awful smell.
My superpower is that I'm a robot and I invent Facebook.
You're a reptile, though. Not a robot.
My superpower is to be both the first and second ever black president ever of America.
Man, I really wish that as soon as we realized that Mark Zuckerberg was a robot, that he died.
What?
That was the power he chose.
Yeah.
Was to be a robot.
Yeah.
He just uploaded into a new mainframe,
Oh, shit. Yeah,
so he
you're
did
right.
die.
Oh, so he can respawn no matter what.
Yeah.
What a cunt.
If you're a robot. That'll work. Yeah, that's how it would work. Hey, Mark Zuckerberg.
I know you're listening
Fuck
into
you.
us right now.
Yeah.
Through your data mainframe.
I'm sure I'll get an ad.
We know your secret.
Yeah, hurry up and die so you can
Mark
respawn,
Zuckerberg.
loser.
Mark Zuckerberg, we know your secret, that your mom is a vacuum cleaner and your dad was a microwave.
Was Mark Zuckerberg's dad Bill Gates?
No.
Tell me where the funny part is. I'm looking real hard.
It's funny because Bill Gates is dead.
No.
Oh? What?
This will be accurate eventually.
Right when the news comes out, Garrett's like, I told you.
Bill Gates is found dead. Turns out he was a microwave oven. He had run out of power and was shipped off to the dump. Little did they know.
I don't know how we didn't notice up until this point. He looked very convincingly of a human.
We just look back at years of footage and we're like,
It's actually a microwave.
Wait a minute. This is a microwave.
enhance.
You just hear any videos of him. You just hear a slight.
Bill Gates, what do you think about that?
How did we not see this? How are we so blind? We just start seeing people be microwaved all over.
Would that mean that the Xbox is Mark Zuckerberg's brother?
You've been born, child. Been created.
A way more useful brother?
Are all the consoles just siblings that hate each other?
No, because they're not made by the same people.
How do you know?
No, there's stepmom.
Well, one's Sony, one's Microsoft,
They
and one's
could have all been
Nintendo.
made by
Nintendo
Bill
doesn't
Gates.
exist.
You're right, both of you. Both the things that were just said, you are 100% correct. I'm so glad you made me realize this.
I'm glad that I made you realize.
Shut the fuck up.
This
This is my time to talk.
Nintendo's actually.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, Kenny, talk.
Okay.
Next topic.
Fuck.
Yes,
What's your
the
favorite
act of
kind?
fuck.
My favorite kind is ass, I think.
I'm a big fan of whites. Socks. White socks.
I thought you were talking about chocolate.
No, white chocolate's ass.
I agree.
It's not ass, it's just nowhere near as good.
Yeah,
Coffee's ass.
I
So,
agree with
fuck
this
you.
statement.
I like coffee.
No,
I'll
coffee
agree with this
gay.
Statement. Coffee
No,
big gay.
Coffee not big gay.
Coffee
No.
big gay.
No, coffee
No,
big.
coffee
Dude, Amal
bad.
said it.
Coffee,
Therefore,
coffee
it's
is literally
legal.
bad.
Oh yeah.
Amal's
has the
not
pass.
baby, so it doesn't
You're
matter
right.
what he says.
Amal has the pass. Everything he says is correct.
Everything he says is true.
Amal, what's the meaning of life?
Nothing.
Yeah, he's right, dude.
He's not wrong, yeah.
Not wrong. Wow, we made it to the meaning of life on the 3rd episode.
Well, we can just cancel right here. All
Yeah.
right, it's been
All
fun,
right.
guys. Thanks, every one of you, all single viewer.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah,
Jeff.
all
Wait, so-
one of you.
Oh yeah, shout out to Jeff, man. Jeff,
Oh
you're
yeah,
amazing.
Jeff's watching the podcast.
Listening.
Hey, Jeff, can you ignore that part about me
No,
wanting to
I
eat
said
shit?
watching.
I really appreciate it.
Wait.
Hey, so here's the thing, Jeff. If you could, if you're listening, if you could please leave a comment, just leave a question, and we will open the next podcast with the
Yes,
question
this
that
is
you
a
leave.
great idea.
Speaking of viewers, does your dad or mom, anyone in your family listen to this?
So yeah, fun fact. My mom listens to them,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh god, she must already not be a fan of your new
my
roommates.
dad didn't listen to it, but
He just didn't care enough.
then yeah, and so then I don't know. I brought it up at one point, and so he left the store, and I was running it alone because he was doing a bunch of errands, and he comes back and he's like, I listened to both of the podcasts, and I was like, you were gone for 2 hours. And he was like, yeah, and he goes, so if you fail this history class because you literally just admitted on the podcast that you didn't write this essay, you're paying me back for the class. And I was like, Okay.
Damn.
I was like,
Well,
that's fair.
Your
That's
dad-
fair.
Rip.
Your dad now knows how to get information out of you that you don't tell him.
Yeah, I outed myself on my podcast. So,
It was your own downfall.
So
was my own
let's
downfall.
just not admit things that we've done that are bad on the podcast.
That's a good
Okay,
idea.
so I'm gonna go
Cindy's body will never be found now.
So
Thank God.
I'm gonna announce I'm quitting cocaine.
Oh,
It's been quite an experience. 1 line a day.
what?
That's
Two
pussy.
line-
Those
two-
are pussy numbers. You
two
gotta
two
you gotta-
lines on the weekends.
You gotta bump those numbers up.
2 on the
Well, I can't now,
weekends,
I'm quitting.
bruh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got to do less and less every time.
No, I'm just going to heroin now.
Yeah. I mean that's the natural conclusion.
Yeah.
The only way to go cold turkey on drugs is to do other drugs in place of them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The only way.
That's why you go from
At rehab, that's what they do.
Well, that's why you go from vaping to cigarettes,
Yeah.
And then cigarettes to hardcore alcohol.
and then from alcohol to just straight hardcore tar heroin, black tar heroin.
And then from black tar heroin to just
Bath
child
salts.
slavery. Also
then-
that.
Yeah.
You do 2 at a time. You're a big boy now.
Yeah.
I'm curious how
You
one,
give the children the bath salts.
I'm curious
The children make
how
the bath
one-
salts.
You're
for you.
literally just creating a small horde of zombie children.
Yeah.
Well, then you'd be unstoppable. No one would want to shoot.
Honestly, if you had an army of crackhead children, you'd be invincible.
That's what I just
Yeah.
said.
That's a lot
Yeah.
of body shields. Speaking of body shields,
Don't.
no. Did
I
you
feel
see-
like
did
you're
you
about to
see
bring
that
up body
article?
pillows. Okay.
No. There was an
That's
article.
not what I thought at all. I thought exactly what he was saying.
No. There was an article. I don't know if it's real, but I did see it, and it was some police office tweeted out on Twitter
About how about that the UPS or not? Yeah,
that there was 0 law enforcement fatalities
yeah.
on this thing that happened, and apparently it was a shootout or something like that. But apparently, from what I gathered, the police used civilians as body shields.
That's what people are saying.
And 4 civilians died, and then they had the audacity to tweet out, "No
Don't
law
worry,
enforcement
no
died."
cops died.
Wow.
Again, no idea how valid this is.
Yeah, no idea. Don't know if it's real or not.
I
don't
don't
know where it happened.
I really don't think that's real because if it was,
That
holy
is beyond
sh-
stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be the.
I
that'd
feel
be
like
a
it
bad
would
idea.
it would have been talked more on the news.
it would have blown
hey,
up
Dave?
everywhere.
Hey, Dave. Yeah, Todd. You know, people are pretty upset about this whole shootout thing. What do we do to calm themselves? Oh, tweet out about how none of the cops died. Genius, dude.
Brilliant.
Genius. Dude.
Raise.
Dude, what are you doing still in school? There's nothing else it can teach you. You're
Drop out.
Yeah.
You're a fucking marketing genius.
First, you had the idea to use civilians as shields.
And that saved our law enforcement.
You know, I
You are
can't.
on a roll.
You
I-
need a promotion.
I can't wait for this to be real, and then people go,
Todd,
God,
you're
what
gonna be
the
running
fuck?
this place at someday.
I can't wait for this to be
we are
real.
joking
Someone
about it,
goes,
but
Todd,
dude,
Todd,
what the fuck?
Todd. Yeah, dude, bust out your next great idea. Yeah, I brought old top of the chain here. I brought our whole bossaroo around so that he could listen. He's really excited. He's really looking forward to it. Todd, what's your next big idea? We'll get this. All right. Hi, my name's Todd. Shake my hand there. All right, cool. My next big thing. We partner with Disney. They own Fox. No bad news can be spread about us, right?
Oh.
So now we can do whatever the fuck we want.
And we get to wear Mickey Mouse hats.
And we get to wear Mickey Mouse hats.
I love this idea. And you are going to have my job.
Okay?
If I
Bruh.
call the police and they show
Bruh,
us
they
Mickey
could
Mouse
be
hats,
they could be
I
the
would-
next Empire from Star Wars. They could build their own lightsabers at Disney.
See, you say that as a joke, but I'm pretty sure people have made that joke already.
Can't Disney actually legally not buy anything else?
I don't know.
Now after
There's
they
probably laws in place to keep them from being a monopoly.
because I think the reason why the merger with Fox is taking so long is due to the fact that they were looking into it being a monopoly now.
Right.
And so I think now they let them buy Fox, but I'm pretty sure they're
They
actually
gave him
not
a slap
allowed.
on the wrist. They're like, don't do it anymore, though.
And then they're gonna do it again, just like Hitler.
They were like,
No, like actually, that's exactly what Hitler did. They're like, "Hey, don't take that land." He goes, "Okay, I won't." And then
goes,
he takes it, and they're like,
maybe
"Fuck."
I won't, maybe I will.
Yeah. And then they're like, "Okay, well, don't take that land." And he's like, "Okay."
That's just me managing my floor staff.
Yeah.
You tell them not to take any land, and they say, okay. I
And
cannot
then they go
promise
invade
everything.
Poland.
Also, I hate Jews. And I'm like, come on, Greg.
Wow, I can't wait for this long beep to appear on the podcast where literally all of this gets censored out.
We're not saying.
Yeah, we're not
We're
censoring
making a
this
joke
at all.
about. Shit.
No, I know,
Well, I
but
can't say
I don't
that.
know what's allowed on the podcast. So
Yeah, you would point.
I mean, we're making light of these bad situations, but it's not because
We're not sitting here like, yeah, go cops, go use those human shields.
Yeah, take that.
Use those human shields to take Poland.
All right, everybody, use those crackhead childrens to take over every
Children's?
land. Children's, yeah.
I see you're failing English too. not just
Actually,
history.
that's one of my highest classes.
You would have to get the kids to get on each other's shoulders and wear a big trench coat, because otherwise they wouldn't be tall enough.
Yes, hello, we're here to take Poland.
Yes, hello. I would like to buy more crack, please.
Just
I'd like
form,
2 tickets to invade Poland.
Just form a human centipede type thing with these crackhead
Nope,
children.
nope,
But not
nope,
not the
nope,
centipede.
nope,
Not the
nope.
centipede.
You can stop right
Arm
there.
them with spikes.
Bit over.
There's like a fucking crackhead ball of children.
Human centipede would be better if you had my superpower that would make.
Oh my god. There's just the one in the middle who's just like,
I'm taking Kenny's
this
power
is
to
good.
erase Garrett from existence.
That's just called a knife.
Look,
You know how
can't-
lucky you would be to be the first one in the human centipede?
Still wouldn't be fun. But yeah, you'd
Probably
be the
not.
luckiest of them.
Yeah.
Be pretty lucky.
You get to eat actual food. And then you're just shitting into someone else's mouth.
Stop doing this like it's a good thing.
What's the downside to being the front of the line?
I made it.
You're getting
I'm
your ass
moving on
ate
now.
Well,
daily.
When I
the
watched
first
Human
negative
Centipede, I made it to
would
the
probably
part
just
where-
Let's
be
not make this
part
a
of
thing.
the human
This is
centipede
not a
being
topic.
No, I could only make it to the part where he was explaining what he was going to do to them, and I'm like, I cannot see the rest of this movie.
I watched all of the parts.
No,
Like, all of the movies.
nah.
Yeah, they're awful.
How many were there?
Like 4.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
How?
It's something. How did I watch them?
No, how do you watch movies? I don't understand.
Oh yeah.
Shut the fuck
you-
up. Amal doesn't watch movies.
You're
Yeah,
right.
well, maybe stop playing your gotcha games and go out.
You're
No,
telling
hold on,
this
don't
to
go
the
that
man
far.
who has 3 different instances of fake granddaughter installed. What do you mean? Stop playing gotcha games.
Okay, the only way that we can evolve from here is turning them all into a gotcha game.
That's true.
Amal,
Hello.
give me my waifu. No, you.
No. Here, have this piece of trash 1-star unit.
Great.
Yeah, Mo would only give you shit units.
Yeah. But not
He's
because...
saving all the good luck for himself.
Yeah. Hey, I
Speaking
need
of
it.
good luck.
Because Erishki Girl is coming in a few weeks. And if I can't get her, I'm gonna... I don't know. I
Look,
guess I'll
Amal,
just give
you
up
can
on
have-
gotcha.
You can have all the Erishkigal, all the Ishtar, all that you want. I just need Tamamo, and you're good to take the rest from me.
Listen, if I don't get Erishki Girl, no one gets their waifus. I will start a revolution against the anime age. I will start World War III against Japan.
Well, good luck. Anyway, you were saying?
Did you see the article? Elon Musk finally came out and said that he's going to start production on Catgirls. He was just waiting because it was No Nut November.
Nice.
Yeah.
Epic.
God, my savior.
But
Dude.
now that it's Destroy Dick December,
Fucking finally.
we get Catgirls.
Catgirls and the Tesla truck.
The
You-
Cybertruck.
You know
I
what's
forgot what it's called.
unfortunate
Cybertruck,
though?
Yeah.
If we ever legitimately somehow genetically modify and get Catgirls, we have to wait 18 years. That's not cool.
Yeah.
What if they're just bred in a tube, and they're grown to 18 years old.
Like they're
in
just
like
they
30
spawn
days.
18.
No, they don't spawn, but it's like a.
But they still have the
age-
mindset of a child.
They
They're just like
they aged 18 years in
Wait,
the 30
but how do you
span that
think-
they're in the aging tube because it's some sort of special serum within the liquid of the tube. So they are grown immediately.
and they're just
Cats
injected with
do-
information.
mature. much
Well, okay,
faster
but
than
in
they
anime, all cat girls are literally have a IQ of 5. So
That's fine.
So
'cause
no,
they're cute.
I'm saying to Zach though, like they might have the mindset of a child, but if anything, that just increases your immersion.
So would they technically grow in cat years?
I
What
don't
are
know.
cat years?
I don't
Are
know.
cat years the same as dog
I
years?
don't think so.
No, cat ears are cat. What?
Yeah,
I don't
cat
understand how to
ears, yeah.
answer this question.
Cat ears.
Cat years.
Oh,
cat
cat
age.
years. I thought you said
Yeah.
cat ears.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
No. Years. Like,
Like-
would they age faster?
Well,
I don't know.
once you put them in that human form, I imagine it'd be the same as humans. They just have aspects of cats.
Well, maybe it's
Could you imagine that? You finally get a cat girl, but you didn't realize that their average lifespan was
It's like
cat.
5 years.
Then it's not fun. Unless you just get really sick and tired of her by 5 years.
Stop.
Time to adopt a new one.
Well, Google says that they are an adult within the range of 18 months to 4 years. So that's
Cat girls?
a big
Oh,
range.
cats. I was gonna
Just-
say.
No, just cats.
I was like, what
That's
the
the
fucking
information
Google
you
article
have
are you
on
looking
cat
at?
girls.
That's such a wide range.
Wait, what was it?
18 months to 4 years.
That's their adulthood.
Huh.
That's like
Cats grow up immediately.
yeah. So do dogs.
They just
Finally.
they have a cane.
You know, for a year, they're just children, and suddenly they grow into the most sophisticated being on the planet.
Yeah, cats.
Finally,
do
I'm 18
mature
months
very
old. I can
quickly.
drink.
It'd probably be like the half breeds in DnD. Like half elves have sort of a combination of because they reach adulthood like a human, but they can live up to like double the amount because of their elf ancestry.
So then they reach adulthood at 18 months, but can live as long as a human?
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
That's a very scary thing that you just put in there. Like 5 people's heads.
Could you imagine like being lucky enough to be born as like to grow up with cat girls? You know how amazing that would be?
You probably wouldn't realize it, honestly.
You wouldn't realize how lucky you are.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, kids these days.
Yeah. Yeah. Them and their Fortnite dances.
Them heckin' Zoomers.
The other day I
Killed a kid.
James?
what?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
I didn't know
The other
James
day
was in
you-
the podcast now. Hey, James, stop
yeah.
killing kids.
No.
I didn't. They deserved it. So the other day, I had to return an order because they got it wrong.
Wow.
Where?
Where was it? Canes.
Ah.
Oh, are you talking about this thing?
Yeah. Which, first of all, I had sworn that the day that I went up and you know, like had to return an order or complained about anything is the day that I become a boomer officially. But
Well, I mean, if they like get it wrong.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's their
it
fault.
wasn't that they got it wrong. It was that I didn't get it.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
just-
also that.
I was just going up to be like, hey, where's my food at?
There's a difference between like complaining and then when something actually needs to be
Right.
fixed.
And
So
you walk up and you're like, hi.
But
Can I speak to your
it was-
manager?
I'm Karen.
It was such an insane experience for me as a manager for customer service because I had talked to the manager. I didn't realize, but that was just the guy that was like at the counter, and he was immediately like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." Went back to the kitchen and like figured out what my order was supposed to be. Got me more than what I bought, refunded my entire order, and was like, I'm gonna have to talk to I'm gonna go talk to the kitchen about this afterwards. And the whole time I'm like, no, stop! I
It's
don't need all
okay.
this.
I just want my food.
Yeah, I just want my food. Like I bought just like a like a kid's order because I wasn't even that hungry, and he gave me like a box combo, and refunded my whole order, and was gonna like talk to the kitchen about it.
You're just like, you're sitting there, you're eating your food, and you just hear like a loud stomp, like a loud bang.
You hear a gunshot.
Yeah, and you just hear him yelling at this employee in the back. It's like, you're fired! I can't believe you didn't get this man their food! And you're like, no! As you're just like, you're eating your food, your fucking chicken strips, and this dude's like fucking taking his hat off, walking out of canes.
It was
He's
so
crying.
insane though, because he was like,
It's a kid.
he did everything he possibly could to make sure that I would not complain.
As if he was scared.
Yeah, as if he was terrified.
The same thing happened to me. Not to the extent, like, well, kind of to the extent, he just didn't say he'd talk to anyone about it. I was in the drive-thru, right, and I was like, oh yeah, I want a large Fanta and a Caniac combo, and that's it. And they were like, oh, okay. And they gave me, like, a medium or small drink, and I was like, wait a minute, this isn't the right size drink. And the lady in the window goes, oh, okay, give me 1 sec, right? And I'm thinking, okay, she'll just give me the large drink. And I'll give this back to her. Because I hadn't even opened the drink up yet with the straw. But then the manager comes out of there. And I'm like, what? And he goes, oh, I'm so sorry here, sir. Right? And he gives me the drink. And I'm like, oh, okay. Do you want this one back? And he goes, oh, no, you can keep it. I go, okay. I pull out my card to give it to him. And he goes, oh, no, you can, this is on me. Right? This is on the house. And I'm like, what? He gives me the whole meal. And then he goes, have a good day. And I'm like, oh. Okay. I just wanted a different drink.
Welcome to our segment where we tell you various ways to get free stuff out of
Please,
companies.
Out of terrified.
I felt so bad because, like,
I was just
I don't know,
confused.
It's so weird to me that they were just like giving
so upfront.
Yeah, and just did everything they possibly could, even though my complaint was like nothing.
Little did you know that that like location is up to like they have a quota for complaints. Like once you hit 30, it's like shutting you down.
Yeah,
they're at 29.
They're so terrified. We would do that back at Wendy's too. Like people would come up with a receipt, and they'd be like, "My order was wrong," and I came in like a week ago, and then the manager would just go up and like just give them free food.
Okay, well, now I know what I'm gonna do.
But like I don't understand like why that's okay, because like most of the time if you get a complaint from a customer, you figure out what they need to make it right, and then you just do that.
It's because they're just a rich company and they don't really care.
Right.
So there's that.
Cinemark cares.
But I know a way to get a free extra tea, or I guess any drink really,
and gossip
from Chick-fil-A. It's anytime I go through the drive-thru. I go to Chick-fil-A like almost every day, for those that don't know. But if you go through the drive-thru and you order on their app, and after you select your drink, for some reason, you can put no ice twice. And so it'll say no ice, parentheses 2. And so when they read it, they think it means get 2 drinks.
Oh.
And so then when you get to the window and they're like, oh yeah, here's your drink. And they're like, oh, we accidentally made 2. Do you want the other one? And I'll be like, yeah. Yes, please. And then I just get 2 free teas. And, you know, I do feel bad. A little bit.
They probably don't care.
They don't. Also, I deserve it. Of how much money I fucking give them. I don't think I've spent over thousands of dollars on Chick-fil-A this year.
I know.
And like, you know, I deserve a free tea every now and then. But I kind of feel bad because like I can't change it anymore. My app has glitched out and it is forever stuck at no iced tea 2. Anytime I press it once, it puts 2.
So it happens every time.
They don't mess it up every time, but like it always says 2.
Oh.
So
every once
they're gonna learn eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for now,
they look at it and they're like, "Oh, it's this fucker.
He's trying to scam us again."
God damn it. Yes.
How about that? How about that, Amal?
Yeah.
How do you take to that?
Shut.
I'm
looking at something.
You're gonna give him an earful for fucking the system?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, you're not.
See, I'm not. I don't ruin people's lives here.
There's so much that you can
I just
get
ruined
away
my
with
own life.
if you just lie.
Nice.
But there's enough like good people in the world that it is not that big of a deal.
Okay, well, welcome to How to Get Away with Murder 101.
It's just that there's so many of the like customer service businesses. Like, yeah, there's stuff to follow, and they're not gonna like break rules just willy nilly. But when you work at those places, you just don't care.
Right.
So if someone's like, "Hey, there's like not enough ketchup in the bag," you're like, "Okay," and you just grab fucking 2 handfuls and just throw it in the bag, and you're like, "There you go.
There's your ketchup.
There's your fucking ketchup."
There's this old black lady that like always helps me.
Whoa, why she gotta be black?
Because she's black.
Yeah, that happens to
I
be the
didn't
way she
choose
was
her character
born.
creation.
She can't be born different.
But
Just enter Sim 4 cheat mode and just... Okay, there we go.
Yeah, whitewasher.
but no, every time I go through the drive-thru and she sees me, she's like, "How you doing, baby?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." She's such a sweetie, and for some reason she always remembers. Because sometimes I'll get cookies, sometimes I'll get 2 chocolate chip cookies, and they forget to put it in my bag, and then I'll come back weeks later, and I come up to the window. She goes, "Baby, we left your cookies last time," and I'm like, "How do you remember that?" And then she gives me the cookies for free. And I'm like,
Well, technically not for free.
Yeah, but I'm like, I love you. Like, I really want to just, like, buy an Amazon gift card and, like, go through the drive-thru and be like, "This is for you, baby."
I would always go to Taco Bell after work,
Hey, baby, you married?
and there was a similar person who worked at Taco Bell that would always be there, and she sort of knew me, and anytime I would go there around, like, at a different time, like, it would be like, "Oh, are you off work early or whatever?" And so it's kind of cool to have someone working there that like knows you, but also sort of like shows you how much you actually go there, because I'm not proud of the fact that I go to Taco Bell often enough that the employees there know me.
At least you're white.
Okay.
If you were... Now, hold on. That sounds bad to start.
Keep going. Don't just stop there.
If you were Hispanic and you were going to Taco Bell a lot, they'd be like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing here?
Right.
You should understand that this is garbage."
Exactly, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I haven't gone in a while because it makes me feel sick. But that's just
It's just Taco Bell.
Yeah, I don't blame the workers there. I blame Taco Bell for that.
Well, good thing is, if with your fetish, you can eat Taco Bell and shit all over the
Yeah.
place and just eat it.
It was a while ago that there was some big thing out about how they found like metal shavings in the Taco Bell ground beef.
Oh, what? That's the first I heard of that one, Chief.
And people were like, "Oh God, I can't go to Taco Bell again." And I saw this tweet from some guy, and he was like, "Y'all a bunch of pussies. I'm about to head over to Taco Bell with a magnet for my free tacos."
Okay, so
Munch.
we are now reaching the time to end the podcast. So, do you guys have any final remarks?
Not
before we end?
particularly.
Down with the system.
Destroy everyone. Easy peasy.
You forgot to go back into the closet.
Oh no, now I can't come out.
Well, go
Wait.
back in real quick.
Okay.
Okay, come back out.
Hey guys, it's me. I'm gay.
Oh, yes.
I did want to mention, because we talked about D&D for like 20 minutes, we have a D&D podcast with...
Yeah, it's not including Zach though, so you don't have to worry about
Zach
that.
is not in it, but if he wants to be, we can probably feature him in a couple episodes.
Well, Zach was,
I'm good, but you can go ahead and mark
Zach
it real
was-
fast.
Zach was-
You can shout yourselves out, I guess.
Zach was originally in my campaign with Cole, and then he stopped showing up.
Oh, right.
So
It's called Critical Crunch. We're just a couple dudes playing D&D.
just some guys being dudes.
It's me,
Cocks.
Kenny, Amal,
Connor, who I don't, who
Connor
We haven't met yet.
you
We'll
haven't
meet
met.
on the
soon.
podcast.
Yeah, once
He's been trying to get on the podcast for a while, but
Once
it's
he's
just
finally not going to be at work, that big fucko.
James,
Yeah.
who we were talking about before, and
Dylan, who we avidly didn't talk about before.
Yeah,
who
Dylan.
we mentioned in the first
Yeah,
podcast.
not the Dylan from last time, but
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Different.
But yeah,
Dylan.
just look up Critical Crunch. It'll be on the same stuff where you find this podcast, and give us a listen.
Yeah, it'll be there eventually when someone edits it.
YouTube and Spotify.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Epic.
All right. Amal, have anything else to say?
I have
already
nothing
did.
to plug.
You already did.
Except the fact that you're black.
No.
Is that
Plug it?
is that something that he would plug?
Why would you not plug that?
You,
Would I plug that? Well, you know what? Never mind.
All right, and with that, I'll see you guys next episode.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.